Take us back to last season. You put in all the work. It finally paid off with some playing time. What was it like for you?
Yes, sir. I had some good tight ends ahead of me. So I had Kurt, Tanya, and Riley. So I was a young guy. I had to make my way on the special teams. That's super important. Potter just helping me along the way was, helping me with my fundamentals and stuff like that was also very important. My parents were super proud of me. So, yeah, it was a pretty big year for me. Looking for a bigger year this year, though. So, pretty excited.
Take me back to that first time you got meaningful snaps. You got on the field. What's going through your mind? Where's the nerve level?
Yeah, that was UTEP, and both Kurt and Riley were out. So, it was me and Tainio playing that game. That was the first game I caught a pass. It was in the flat. A lot of stuff was going through my mind. That was a pretty big game for us. Unfortunately, we did lose, but it's the experience of that game that took me to the next level throughout the season. So.
Matt, I gotta ask. You gotta tell us about this fishing story. What was that about? How'd you catch it? Where'd you catch it?
Yeah, I heard Meach talking about that, but we were out in Cabo actually for spring break, so we knew our high school coach. He took us out there, and we caught 20 mahi mahi. So it was incredible. We were looking for marlin, but we caught mahi mahi. Took some home, ate it up. So.
Are you really a good fisherman, or is it just a thing you did?
I'm not the best fisherman, but I was raised in Florida, so I was a big bass fisherman growing up, and then I moved to San Diego. It kind of slowed down. Deep sea fishing is very expensive, so. Yep, that's pretty much it, though.
You enjoy it, though?
Yeah, I do enjoy fishing. I like it a lot. I try to get out here as much as I can for trout. Just, it's a lot of time with football and stuff like that. So.
Was there one fish in particular, or was it just the amount you caught?
Yeah, we caught 20 mahi mahi. So, I mean, they're all, about this big, so pretty big.
You share them with Dimitri?
No, I didn't share any with Dimitri, so maybe soon, though.
What do you like about you got a new offense? This is your third offensive coordinator too in 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think the tight end's going to fit into this offense? What excites you about it?
Definitely, Bush is, he's very incredible. His offense. He coached obviously in the SEC, and we have a huge range of, we're going to be doing blocking on the perimeter. We're going to be doing inside zone, mid zone. We're going to be doing many things. We're also going to be in the pass game too. So it's super important. We're a huge. We're going to contribute a lot to this offense this year. So.
A lot of multiple tight end sets you're noticing?
Yeah, we're in 12 personnel, when we get down to the short yardage goal line stuff. We did that today. We're going to be 13 personnel, even, 4 tight ends in the game at one time. So we're super excited about that.
I think you guys did a little bit last year, but Chris Peterson days, the Brian Harson days, tight ends were really used as like a chess piece to try to create mismatches and stuff
yes,
like
sir.
that. Like, how does that differ from maybe what you guys did last year? And are you moving around more this year?
Yeah, we're definitely moving around in this offense, a lot more this year. So we're all excited. Having Riley back's, super important too. And then we got some young guys coming in. So I mean, it's going to be a big room this year. So we're excited.
Is it more challenging to know like you start here and you got to go here? Maybe your assignment changes, or I don't know what it is, but
yeah,
is it more challenging? Or?
Yeah, I would say this year. I mean, being higher up, in the rankings, like. It is pretty challenging. There's a lot of stuff we have to learn, but I mean, with Potter, it's, he's doing a great job of getting us in the meeting room early and, helping us out with all that stuff. So.
You mentioned Riley. He's a guy who's been here for 5-6 years now.
Yes, sir.
What have you learned from him the last couple of years?
Riley's, he's a super smart guy, as his football IQ is super high, and, coming in as a freshman, mine wasn't that great. So, he helped me out a lot, in that type of way, footwork, hands, stuff like that. So, I really respect Riley, and I'm glad he's back. So.
I've seen you in practice, hitting sleds and going through drills, and you just try and get your entire body and force through everything you do.
Yes, sir.
How important has physicality been to get you where you are now?
Yeah, definitely. Physicality is, it's obviously super important in football, and, being a tight end that's not, 6'7", 250, I have to go all out every time. But what's super important about that is I also have to use, fundamentals and technique so I don't get beat, by the defender. Yep.
Is there an impact where a tight end's made like a big impact on you? Maybe one of the older guys or somebody you've seen on film, like the John Bateses or the Alec Danins, or just these guys that were physical or versatile or anything like that?
Yeah, I do like to watch John Bates' film. He's an inspiration. Obviously, he's doing great job in the NFL right now. He's great in the run game, and he's just smart, high football IQ, great in the pass game. So, and I also have his number, so it's pretty awesome to fill in his role.
Was that coincidental, intentional, just like the number?
Yeah. Coming in, I loved 85. He was a great tight end, and then I text Rid. I was like, "Hey, Coach Rid, like, can I please get 85?" I was begging for it, so I'm super excited. I got to get my hands on that number.
Nate was saying, like, as you've gotten older, whether it be academics, home life, I don't know, like all starts to just kind of line up and connect, and you realize how to balance it. Like,
definitely.
Is that something you had to work to achieve, or did you just see the benefits of it, of when you were able to balance, or I don't know, how did that go out for you? How has it made you a better player?
Yes, last year balancing, it definitely helped me out a lot. Coming out of high school, I kind of just went to practice. I didn't really focus on balancing my lifestyle, and Nate taught me balance it with school and all that, and that just took my game to the next level. So I'm super grateful for him and this program.
You expect him to play a lot on special teams this year too. It's kind of how you cut your teeth with this program. Well, what do you think we can do as far as getting better as a special teams player too?
Yeah, special teams obviously just takes grit. And understanding, the concepts and what we're doing on special teams. And I mean, that's like really important to Boise State special teams. So, I'm excited to get out there again, and whether that's kickoff return, punt return, just make an impact out there, try to start on as many special teams as I can.
Matt, if you could play any position on the field, maybe the answer is tight end. If you play any position on the field, what would the position be and why?
I'd probably say receiver. Just because, they always have the advantage. They're skinny, they're fit guys. They're good at route running. If they get hit, there's the penalty. They don't really have to they do have to get their head in there a little bit, especially in this offense. But you know what I mean, probably receiver, yeah.
So you like getting the chance to split out every now and then?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I like getting the ball a lot. So, yes, sir.
You see receiving as your best, as your kind of top skill set?
Yeah, I would say coming in, at 220, as a freshman, I was fast. So receiving would be my top skill set, but I've been working on my run game a lot. And, it's definitely been, taking it to the next level. So.
Would you weigh in?
I'm right around like 240. So yes, sir.
Who has kind of helped you take that blocking to the next level? I mean, you have a story about somebody that blew you up in practice as a freshman or something like that? Yeah,
I would say, going against Ahmed Hassanin, he's my class, great player. So being able to go against him every day, that just creates that, iron sharpens iron. And he's a great player. I would say, Potter's definitely taken my run game to the next level, though. We focus in a lot on that. With Bush's offense, we've been starting to focus more on the routes, too. So both parts are super important for tight end.
Can you kind of tell me about your welcome to college football moment? I know everybody kind of has one practice early on.
Yeah, I would say it was spring. It wasn't spring ball, but it was fall camp. We all got COVID. All the freshmen got COVID, so we were in the dorms. And then we came back, and everyone was on the field, and we were just, we were all gassed and and not doing anything, and all the older guys were messing with us. So it was a pretty interesting experience with COVID too.
Okay. Yeah. That kind of bond you guys though, kind of going through that experience, the COVID experience?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like our class definitely has, this tight bond, with, Taylon, Drew, like Marco, all these guys on bed, we're all close together. I can go on and on with names, but I feel like we have a great class, and, we're going to have a big year this year. So,
what's your confidence level? How you feel Taylor? Is he going to take it to another level? Maybe we've not seen yet.
Yeah, every day Taylon's working. He's putting in his best effort. But that kid, he's got great talent. He can run, as you can tell from last year. But he's great on the he's great passing on the run too. So this year he's working on his pocket passing, and he's getting way better every single day. So.
What's the scouting report of Maddox Madsen and CJ Tiller?
I'm not too sure about that. I can't answer that. So.
Just of what you see from each of them, like
yeah, they're split. They're getting their reps, and CJ's he's a great player, and also Mad Dog's a great player. So we'll see. We're still in spring, but we still have a lot of time for that. So yeah.
Reaction, you guys wake up and have to go through the snow to get to practice, and it's almost April.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've never experienced. This has been a long winter for me, so I've never experienced this type of weather. But this morning I went to pick up Caden Dawson. Woke up, saw the weather. I was like, wow, it is dumping snow. My car's in the garage, thankfully, but Yeah, I was driving, kind of slipping on the road a little bit, drive a Ford Ranger. So, it's two-wheel drive, not too great. But, picked up Kate, and I was just telling him, like, wow, we're not used to this. We're both from San Diego, so.
Coach Avalos like play a game with you guys at all? I mean, like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
outside today, or
Yeah.
just thankful you're inside.
Yeah, we were running out to the indoor today, and he was throwing snowballs at us. So I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I started laughing. But.